Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 143 of Persona 5 Royal. And now all we have to do is play the waiting game. All the way until the 18th of December, which is, in fact, the deadline for Shido's Palace. But since we already beat Shido's Palace in the last part, and gotta say, that was the best calling card ever, now all we have is the cooldown period. This is your chance to finish up any Confidant ranks that you have not finished. Because guess what? You're not gonna get another chance like this until the third semester starts. That's provided if you manage to get Maruki at rank 10. And if you didn't, well, you're not gonna get the rest of your Confidant ranks maxed out. Plain and simple. But if you have, that would be great. Now, here's the downside. You may be seeing a repeat of certain Confidant ranks in this part because of the fact that I did actually, looking back on my playthrough, went up to rank 8 before going to Shido's Palace. However, because I was on demon time trying to catch up due to my PlayStation Plus not actually saving my autosave data and me relying on the autosave data, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, it was a pain in the ass to try to get back up to where Haru is. So in other words, we still have 4 Confidant ranks left for Haru to deal with. And once we're done with her, it's literally free time. No, seriously. There'll be no more Confidant ranks until we literally get through the main game and then the post semester content, which is of course the final dungeon of the game, or the final bonus dungeon of Royal. Basically, that's what it is. So we're basically going through the rest of Vanilla's content, which, ironically enough, I'll be able to record all the way up until I actually beat Mementos. And once I do that, I'm switching over to the Hog. Funny enough, when I get to Strikers, which, by the way, I've already got 3/4 of that done by the time of this recording. Literally got 3/4 of the way done. The only reason why it's 3/4 of the way is because of the fact that it too needs the Hog to finish the rest of the story. Because of the fact that Atlas and its infinite wisdom thought it was a good idea to put a copyright protection clause right at the end. Even though the Xbox Series X and Xbox One and Switch versions don't have that. And Steam doesn't have it at all. So you can literally record the entirety of Persona 5 Royal on Steam, no problem. But for some ignorant reason, it's on the PS4. But I digress. I had to take Mona to the jazz club to power him up, and now, cutscene. We're going to jail. Again.
I've reconsidered my opinion of you, inmate. The look on your face seems to be that of a man who has accomplished a great deed.
To think you would use the trap set against you to entrap them. I've never seen a dramatic resurgence such as that. Truly marvelous. Those are the only words I can think of to describe you. We should be thanking you for entertaining us thus. You've even overcome a mysterious misfortune. There should be no one left to hinder your rehabilitation. Your rehabilitation will be completed shortly. That is, if everything goes well, without any problems.
How many times have I had this dream? Or could it be that it's not a dream at all? My memories aren't any closer to coming back to me. But might there be something I'm supposed to remember? If I'm really not human, and if the truth of that comes to pass down in the depths of mementos, could it be that I'll...
Just to let you know, by part 144, all of the Confidant ranks will be done. In other words, we will never have to worry about Confidant ranks again until we get to the 3rd semester. But moreover, I want to point out one other thing. The last Confidant ranks we have to worry about is Magician and Fool, which, by the way, we have to go through the last palace of the game before Mona will be maxed out, and moreover, the Fool will be over with. So, yeah. We are basically going to get the veggies, and we have to wait till the 30th for the veggies, don't we? Ah, it's sad. But good news is, she will still be farming veggies in the new semester. So if you want to try to stock up on vegetables, by all means do so. Needless to say, I think I've already did a rank 7 on her. If I didn't, no, I know I did rank 4 and 5. So that's already been shown off. I thought I didn't. I checked back. I did. I also did rank 6. So, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I did rank 7 and 8. But for those who may have missed it, I probably did. So, yeah, this is rank 7. I already did this. It sucks that I have to. I mean, I skipped Chiaya because I already showed that off. Everybody already knows that. But, this is the price I pay for relying on autosave. So, from here on in, I'll make sure that all of my data is on the actual save file so I wouldn't have to go through this crap ever again. And moreover, once we get to Mementos, or at least most part once we get past Mementos, I won't have to worry about save files for a while, because I will be using Hauppauge to pretty much finish up the rest of the game. And once I finish up that, and I'll probably end up recording Persona 5 Strikers on the side, eventually I'll try to put Shin Megami Tensei completely up onto the channel. Primarily because eventually I'll get to 1,000. Eventually. If Neo Mahan doesn't purge my channel or anything else of that nature. Or if I don't do anything stupid to cause my subscribers to abandon me. Alright. I'll eventually get to 1,000. Somewhere along the line. But yeah. It is going to be a complete and utter countdown all the way down to the 18th. So, quite frankly, if anything, I'll be practically preparing for Mementos, and moreover, to try to beat the rest of this game. Because I'm going to tell you, with all the trips I'm going to be making to the jazz club with some of my teammates, and most importantly, some of my Persona that I'm going to end up putting on lockdown through some of the days, I am basically, oh right, I got to deal with that first too. I am basically going to be strong enough to take care of the true final boss of this game. And the true final boss, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think the first form is mid best. Mid, if I have to say.
What are you gonna do today?
But after that, it is piss easy. It is far too easy. Even without the DLC Persona, he is way too easy. And way too disappointing, to say the least. Now then, this is the second to last twin date that we have to do with the twins. Because the twins have an arrangement for us to meet up with them to go to LeBlanc. That's what this one is. So yeah, we basically brought them home. Anyway, since we brought them there, they're practically going to be eating curry and drinking coffee. Caroline and Justine are basically the funniest pair. And even more so, these moments are actually magical. Now, if only the Velvet Room lady from Persona 5X wasn't changed on the spot of her being like a sweetheart. Well, she went from being a sweetheart to being a general bitch in the new update. And that right there just turned me off of Persona 5X right there. That and it being a gacha game too. That definitely turned me off of that game. Because there's enough of them as it is. Can they not be gacha for once or have too many DLC? But whatever the case, at least these girls are actually hanging out and having fun, or moreover, seeing what's outside of the Velvet Room and mingling with the inmate, or should I say mingling with Joker. But don't expect any, lovey-doveyness like you see with Persona 3. Or Persona 3 Portable, for that matter. Don't expect that. That ain't happening. Although she does confess, well, Lavenza does confess her love for him. Yeah, that actually does happen. And the only way that does happen is if you actually beat the twins. By the way, I'm actually got that recorded. So, that's gonna be a fun episode, I can assure you that, because that happens right before we're prepared for the 18th. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, because in that same trip, well, not the same episode, but in that same trip, we're also gonna face the Reaper. Oh, joy! We're gonna take the Reaper to task. I'm not gonna lie to you, we're gonna take the Reaper to task, which is all the more reason why I'm doing all the preparation that I'm doing. And basically, once we're done getting these twin dates and getting all these spells, the next time if I want to play Persona 5 Royal from the beginning, I have the spell cards that I can give to the Persona that I have on my party that's needed to max out Justine and Caroline again.
What?
But guess what? After playing this technically 3 times, well, repeating the playthrough, but after having 3 initial playthroughs of this game and beating the original at least 3 times, I'm gonna be done with Persona 5 and probably move on to Strikers. And if anything, I'm going to get, if I'm going to do Yakuza Kiwami, I'm going to get all of my references for the Xbox One, but I'm playing that on the PS4. Yeah, Yakuza Kiwami will be played on the PS4. If I'm going to record any Xbox games, that is actually going to be Grand Theft Auto Lost and Damned, and moreover Final Fantasy 15. Thing is, I'm gonna have to do that live, however, in recording by attaching my headphone set to my controller, because I know for a fact that the sound has been muted for copyright. So I'm gonna have to use my actual headphones to turn up the volume of the actual thing and try to not over. I don't want to try to blast the volume, but I'm gonna try to at least make sure that I have enough volume to speak and you can hear the game in the background. But it is the 30th, and we managed to get some vegetables. So let's go on ahead and put some more vegetables in there. Oh, yeah, they have vegetables that actually give charge attacks. So if I have to do a run-in with Lavenza, that might actually help, but I doubt it seriously. Alright.
I'm sorry.
What? Oh, I can't hang out with her. Boo. Fine. Let's go to Big Bang Burger, because I haven't shown that off. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't shown this off yet. Well, I did, but, if you really want to max out your stats real quickly, take the Big Bang Burger Challenge. And if you do it at night, it will be double the stats and double the money. Well, it'll be less money, but double the stats. And you will easily get high stats all across the board. Big Bang Burger is definitely good for doing that.
For real?
And once you get a promotion, well, that's after you get your first promotion. Then your second promotion, it gets more stats. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The double the stats thing. No. Right now, I'm only a second pilot because I just started the challenge. You take the challenge the first time and you have enough stats to do it, you beat the challenge. You can go back in to get the second rank and eat enough to gain enough so that you'll be able to get the final rank. And once you do, that's when you're going to get yourself another item on top of being able to get all of the the characteristic stats maxed out. This place will max out your characteristics easily, which is why I haven't done it, because I've already maxed them out. But anytime you feel like you need to get Haru done instantly or try to get EY done as quickly as humanly possible, you visit this place at any time. And plus you'll get Big Bang Burgers, which, by the way, will actually be good. They'll be good healing items as opposed to the expensive but good medicine that Takemi has over the counter. Still, it's Big Bang Burger.
Nice.
And what more can I say? It looks delicious in game, but I would actually like to see somebody cook a Big Bang Burger in real life. That would be freaking hilarious. Somebody actually went and made Sojiro's curry in real life, but somebody actually making any item from the Big Bang Burger menu in real life. That would be freaking hilarious. Hopefully they don't do any cease and desist, because I think the person who made the curry and got the recipe, Sega hit him with a cease and desist, if I'm not mistaken. But the recipe's still up there. But Sega may or may not hit him with a cease and desist. I don't know. This current year Sega may have. But back then, the recipe literally was right there for the taking. And I think I copied it down Although, I gotta say though, there's just some things in that recipe that I can't eat. And one of them is carrots. Yeah, I love curry, but I can't eat carrots. That's the scratch off tickets. I don't want to scratch off. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well then.
Let's see if I... Oh wait, with my RNG powers, that doesn't work. I fail the lottery.
Come on.
So, let's get another lotto, I guess. Hopefully I get something big. So we gotta wait till the 7th for that. And I've already bought my tickets, so we'll have to wait till the 7th. But for right now, back to the Jazz Club, folks. Or actually, I could come here to fish. Yeah, fishing actually will get you some items too. And I got that rod for a reason.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm going to need a stronger rod, which is here in the fishing game. So, in other words, I need to catch bigger fish in order for me to, or catch enough to get bigger bait for bigger fish, and then catch enough fish to get a bigger rod and a stronger rod. So that way you'll be able to catch any sort of fish, no problem, including the Guardian, which can only be lured out with the special bait and can be only caught with the special rod. Well, the rod that I have right now. Actually, no, there's a more powerful rod that's in this area too that you need to get money for, or at least points for. But will catching the Guardian actually amount to anything? Well, no. It'll just give you points to spend in the store, and there's some items there that you can use. But otherwise, it's not much. I mean, you can do it in the daytime and you can do it at night. It matters not. Oh, wait. Actually, there is something that it does. Increases your proficiency. So your ability to catch fish all depends on your proficiency. And if your proficiency is... Oh, God, that was close. If your proficiency is high, you'll be able to... Oh, God. No. You'll be able to fish, no problem.
What do you want to do?
But if your proficiency is low...
Let's see how you did.
You're just going to have to fish only like 2 or 3 times, and that's it. And by the way, I caught the same fish over and over again. So yeah, if I caught like really big fish, my proficiency will get higher. That's why I skipped that. I haven't actually gotten anything new except for bait. But at the end of the day, catching the Guardian isn't gonna net you an achievement. Trust me, I got them all. And that's not one of the achievements. It will get you a lot of points, so you can buy everything on the menu, but, or basically in the store, but it's not gonna net you any achievements. But you wanna know what will? Facing the Reaper one time and beating the twins. That's it. I practically done everything else in the game except for facing the Reaper and the twins. So yeah, anything else is just literally extra for Thieves' Den. And that doesn't have any achievements to that either. It's not a hidden objective or anything. Ooh, we can rank up Haru. Let's go on ahead and do that. Might as well get that out of the way. And once we rank up Haru, we'll be back up to where we were with Haru before, you know, the whole ordeal with, I do believe Shido's Palace. Yeah, because before Shido's Palace, she was rank 8.
Thank you.
And I know I'm repeating this again because, again, like I said, this was due to my autosave being lost because of the fact that I wasn't able to pay my PlayStation Plus thanks to that bastard Milton. So yeah, Milton fucked up everything for me. And I just got back into the groove. I know there's some people that was angry for that short, but yeah, you stay around for 12 days. But yeah, you have nowhere to evacuate, being told not to evacuate by your governor in your zone, and even then, the only thing that kept you from evacuating because the fact that the police blocked off the road anyway before the hurricane even came, and never mind the fact that when it did came, because of the incompetence of your electric company, your power was out for literally a week and a half? Yeah, I dare say that my frustration on that short was just absolutely justified, because that tree that fell down all the way down in the road should never have fell down in the first place. Moreover, it should have been disposed of so that the oak tree that it collapsed into would never have fallen, and the trunk would have never landed in my yard, broken the tree, and broke the power line in front of my yard, having a live wire in front of my house for almost 8 to 9 days before they actually got up their asses and actually did something about it. So practically Tico made more work for themselves and literally had people from outside of the United States to fix the problem that they caused. And by the way, the tree that fell down also cut off the power in Helene, so yeah. Needless to say, Tico was responsible for me not having power for literally 8 days.
Bye.
So, on that note, since I got that off of the air, out of my lungs and all that, I know that I'm not died, but I've seen family members dead, and you know what? I don't want to relive that. I just wanted to get that off to tell you why it took me so long and had to go through all this crap all over again. But at the end of the day, we're back to square one and things are actually going a little bit better. And the whole broke PS2 and the broke PS4 Chronicles has been dealt with. It's been fixed. And, oh, we got a special assignment. Okay. This is the last one, I guess. So we're supposed to meet the twins. Since we have nobody to meet, since we actually did all the Confidant ranks, let's go meet the twins, and it'll be the last thing that we have to do. And fuck you, Cat, I'm talking over you because,
totally
well,
bizarre. What's going on here?
everybody is basically distraught over the fact that the people are still supporting Shido, despite the fact that he just literally confessed to conspiracy and murder.
What are you gonna do today?
It's not just that people are stupid, it's more along the line that there are outside forces that only the Phantom Thieves know of that is controlling the people. Well, the Phantom Thieves and basically all the Shido guys that are involved. But I digress.
Let's go, inmate. Onward, inmate.
We know one Shido guy that's not involved, and he got killed back in part 141. Hi-yo! Anyway, this date is basically the underground mall. And, of course, Justine and Caroline are wondering what in the hell is going on and why are all these people are buying all these gifts. So, in other words, they're just satiating their curiosity and checking out how things is going on in the real world with the inmate, or should I say with Joker. Why do I keep calling him inmate? Well, I've gotten used to that because these twins basically have called him that and most likely kicked him around, yelled and screamed at him. But there is, I think, a comic where Joker was just having so much fun getting abused by Caroline and Justine. Yeah, that does exist. And I think it was made by the original artist. But I digressed. Nonetheless, this is the last twin date we will ever have to deal with because there's only one date left, and that is in the 3rd semester, and that's when you get to hang out with Lavenza, and that's all. So we got all the twin dates, and for that we actually get some pretty neat cards. It matters not at the end of the day, so long as you do these twin dates and get these cards, that's just more cards you're gonna take to Yusuke to duplicate. And by God, one of the best cards to get for this date is Heat Riser. You will take that card. If you find Yusuke, you will make him replicate that card over and over and over again if need be. The more Heat Risers you have, the better. If you find Debilitate, you will, under any circumstances, duplicate that card too, because that is a damn good move. So, with that said, since we hung out with the twins, I think we are done here, and we only got 16 more days left before the 18th. So with that said, I'll see you all next episode on Persona 5 Royal, as we continue on the blowback from Shido's palace. This is our Man 95. Peace out, and take care.